Hi everybody, it's April. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry I have been away for a little bit on my channel. Just life has taken me places that I do not want to be and some places that I really enjoyed being. First and foremost, I was really sick in the month of September. And then at the end of September, we went to Pensacola Beach for a wedding. Some of you may have seen that and some clips of that on Instagram. And then shortly after that, just recently I had some procedures done on my neck. So I'm just recovering from that and thought I would jump on here and share the unboxing of this month's kit from Hero Arts. I'm really excited, and it's just funny how October always seems to be the kit that is, you know, Christmas theme, and as of last year, it was probably my favorite kit. This one so far has been my favorite in months. If you're on the Hero Arts Kit Fanatics Facebook group, I encourage you to join that group. I'll leave a link and some information in the description below. Really fantastic group. It has a lot of inspiration, a lot of cards, and design team members are even in the group that share some little sneak peeks sometimes. So again, I'll leave that information down below, but a beautiful blue ribbon here tied around the stamp set. And we have obviously a Christmas theme set, again with the ice skaters, some critters that are decorating the tree, and just lovely images to create some winter scenes. So let me take it out of the packaging and I'll share this with you. I know some people don't like to look at it while it's in the plastic because it you know, causes that glare. So bear with me here. Okay. And I can take that off of the backer sheet. For those of you who are new to Hero Arts My Monthly Kits, you'll hear a lot of us talking about using this backer sheet. This is what we call a backer sheet that the stamps are adhered to. And, you know, a lot of times you can just repurpose these and cut out a little section and use it as a card panel and maybe add some images or a sentiment. So this one is some winter trees on a snowy hill bank. Really pretty. You have your dies on the opposite side, and this one looks really pretty. If I can not tear the paper, that would be nice. A little bokeh type effect of these little dots. So that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's set that aside. And I'll get some white cardstock to share with you the images from the stamp. So we have this gorgeous tree, and we have again some ice skaters. So you have a girl and a boy here facing one another. You have a girl who's kind of skating that you could do. I don't know if you saw, Kelly Latavola has already done a card where she actually utilized most of the skaters going around the tree with the pond. That's a really, really wonderful card that she made. And you have some icicle details here, the street post, a little dove, you have a deer, you have a cute little raccoon who's tangled up in some Christmas lights, and you have a little boy on a sled, a little candlestick, you have some mistletoe, the tree topper, you have some ornaments, a variety of different ornaments. It looks as if you have like the base layer that you could do color, or you could do them separate and then stamp over top of that. And then you have, again, you have another bird down here with the dove, a little snowflake. You have a bench. You have some details, some garland you could put on the tree. And then, of course, the ice pond here. And the critters that, you know, are decorating the tree. So you have a dog, a cat, and a little mouse on top. I'll hold that steady for a moment so you can see all of those critters and characters. Super sweet. And then, of course, you have the sentiment, Merry Christmas, From Us, Let It Snow, Winter Wishes, Happy Tidings, Sending, and Oh What Fun. So I'm really looking forward to using this. I haven't used any kits in months, mostly because I've been uninspired by the kits, but also just due to the things that have been distracting in life and being sick. So, yeah, let's dig into this bag, and then I'll show you which dies go with the stamp set. So you have some glittered paper here, really beautiful papers. So you have like a, I don't know how well that's showing up. It definitely looks lighter on screen, but these are like a really pretty greenish teal color. You have 2 of those. You have some silver, beautiful. I mean, that is not, it's really flat. It's not like a glitter that's, you can feel. Really beautiful. And then, of course, like a really beautiful blue color. I don't know, on my camera it looks so bright, but hopefully you can see the color shades there. Okay, so we have the glitter paper. We have some iridescent, let's see what this is. I think it's a watercolor. Somebody was asking on Facebook some ideas on how to use this. And I thought it was just an ink, but then I looked again and saw that it says watercolor ink. So let's shake that up. So iridescent watercolor ink. Shake well. And I would imagine because of that pigment sitting in there, one, that's the reason why you need to shake it up very well just to get that shimmer. But you know, with this kind of ink, my first thing would be to maybe when you die cut the tree, you could just kind of dab a little bit on the edges of the branches just to get a little bit of an iridescent shimmer as like snow on the tips of the tree. And then also you can add other colors to it. It's water based, so any of your dye inks, any other, you know, like droppers or anything you have of, you know, watercolors that are come in droppers, or just in general, you know, re-inkers, anything like that, you could maybe mix with this and then paint with it. Just, you could cover an entire sheet of cardstock and make a white shimmer cardstock, given that iridescent glow. You could do it over dark cardstock. I'm sure that would show up a lot better on dark cardstock because it is a clear iridescent, so to speak. But so there might be some ideas. I'm looking forward to playing with that. And then you have these gorgeous little adhesion like stars, and they just are iridescent as well with different shades of blue and greens and whites. So very pretty, like sequins, adding embellishments to your card. And then with the dies, you have this layering tree die. So you have, first and foremost, you have the outline of that tree. So you could cut out this tree, but then you could also cut out the tree with the interior piece that is going to give you the paper layering. So it would just pull up a little bit of the branches and give it that more realistic textured look. And then also you have some dies that looks like you have a die for all of the skaters. You have a die for the bench, the lamp post. I see the deer here, of course, the 3 critters, and probably a couple other for the birds. It looks like you have some for the doves. I don't see any dies for the ornaments, but you know, most of the time that's something you're just going to stamp, maybe do some masking and put on the tree. And so yeah, so that is this month's kit. I'm really looking forward to playing with this. I'm going to be working on some cards using the kit, and so I hope that you'll come back, and I look forward to making 10 cards with this kit. So you can follow me on Instagram if I don't get a chance to do a video right away. I usually go ahead, because it takes so long to edit 10 cards one kit. I'll, you know, share the cards on Instagram first. So yeah, follow me there. I'll leave that information down below. And thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you got the kit, if you are looking forward to the kit, if you've already made cards with the kit. If you have an Instagram, please leave your information down below. I would love to follow you and see your creations. Don't forget about the Facebook group. Lots of cards inspiration there. And okay, I hope you guys are all doing great, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, I thought I would just turn the camera on I've grabbed some, I'm not sure if this was in one of the other kits. It's like a really rough textured watercolor paper. I think it's like handmade or something. That was in one of the Hero Arts kits, so I thought I would use that. I've got my tree die cut out, and I'm just going to, I've also got this really good quality cardstock underneath. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to spray this paper a little bit with water first. Just a really light kind of mist, because I feel like that way when I go to shake up this ink here, it won't, like, you know, absorb just in certain spots. So let's see, I'm going to just drop this on. Do I need to open anything? Ooh, that is really glimmery. But, here we go. Okay, let's see if this works. It's not really coming out. Do I have a stick pin? Whoo, look at that glitter. Wow, okay. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit on here. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom down. Can you see that shimmer? Whoa, that's pretty. Okay, so I'll have to get a stick pin and clear open the top. That's probably just because of the pigment powders. So I'm going to take my brush, and hopefully there's no color on here, and I'm just going to, let's see about the size of this tree, see if I can get this to spread out. Not sure how much you can see of this, but it's just straight up glitter. That is so pretty. Okay, just kind of spreading it around. Don't have enough room there. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could, you know, add some other color into this. But I don't, because I want to make it just a white tree with this shimmer. So let's see. That's plenty of room there. I'm not sure how well you can see that glimmer, but it is super, super sparkly. You see the difference between the cardstock here and here? Okay, so I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to cut out the tree, and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I can't stop playing around. You see this right here? I just wiped my brush off on the, let me zoom back out, on this green cardstock. All I did was move my paper, and I see these little, so I was wiping my brush off in these wet spots, and look at that. And I'm not rubbing hard because this isn't watercolor paper, it's just cardstock. I think it's from MFT, but you can see that shimmer. So let's just add, I don't know why I can't get the, are you supposed to do anything on the top of this? Yeah, it's definitely not coming out of the lid. Alright, let's just do this again. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. See, now you can see how much shinier that is on dark cardstock. Wow, that is really pretty. So I'm just spreading it out to give me some green glitter cardstock. Not that I don't have any that came in the kit, but you know, I'll die cut something out of this paper once it dries. Look how beautiful that is on dark colored cardstock. You see that? Versus the white. Okay, I'm done playing. Be right back when everything dries. Okay, so I went and made lunch and a bunch of other things that I had to do, but came back and cut this out. This is just that scrap of the green cardstock that I just kind of, you saw me paint that iridescent watercolor paint on, and look at that. look at this up close. I am sitting here poking out all the little layers of the branches for the texture, and I am absolutely obsessed with this. So I found that just kind of shimmying, let me see if you can hear it, kind of breaking the fibers apart on the paper helps to loosen, kind of doing that, you know, being gentle, but giving the paper a little bit of a wiggle. So this is regular cardstock, and then that way that helps me to kind of pop these little things forward. And if you have fingernails, it's easy because I can just bring my fingernail underneath and kind of pop up an area like that. But if not, you could use the tool-in-one or your tweezers or something of that nature. Let me just show you here. Hold on. So you could take your tweezers and just kind of poke through. And so some of these are going to be, you know, all the way released, like that one. And then some of them are kind of half and half. So this one is just halfway cut, you know, to come up. But look at how gorgeous that is. And I thought I would cut just the outer part of the tree and back it with this glimmer paper. Look how beautiful that is. Is that in focus? Or is it my eyes? I can't tell. So look at that. I haven't gotten them all poked up, but oh my gosh. And then check out how the white one came out. Now, mind you, this was that really thick watercolor paper. Ethan might come down here in a second. And he just flushed the toilet above me, so I'm sorry if you heard that, but look again here. Let's see if you can even see the glimmer. Darn it. There we go. Let's try this way. It's really beautiful. It's just a white shimmery tree. Absolutely beautiful with little flecks. I can't tell what you can see on here. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And the same concept, you know, going to pop all of these up and just kind of give it some texture. And then maybe back this one on the silver. And I think that would just be gorgeous. Look at that. So beautiful. So yeah, okay, well, that was me playing around with the tree die. And wanted to share that with you using that ink. So again, see, just from sitting there, you see how that's separated? So the oil is separated from the pigment in there. So that's why you want to shake it really well. Oh, there you can maybe see it better there, how it's separated. But yeah, that's all I did was just, you saw what I did. So super pretty. Excited to get started on my cards. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave some comments, leave a like, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for being patient with me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.